Spooky. Even spookier. English, The Quest for Candies by Green Jerry. Wow, I still have an SRAM for this. Huh. Well, let's erase those just in case. And actually get started. I'm gonna need to switch the input over again because it's doing the crawling thing. Always the worst. Alright. Mario! Dry Bowser stole all the candies. Without them, no one can go trick-or-treating. Because no one has candy. Alright, that's a plot. It's definitely a plot. Okay, let's go into the level. If I can get the crawling to stop. That's why I always check it beforehand, but in this case, I already screwed it up. This looks better. Free mushroom? Yes, please. Why would Dry Bowser steal all the candies? If there are no candies, nobody can have fun. Maybe that's why, Toad. Maybe that's why. Bowser might in fact, or Dry Bowser might in fact, dislike fun. It's not uncommon. Alright. Good old spooky things. We've got our turtles. If you have a flower in reserve, it won't be replaced by a mushroom if you collect one. I always appreciate that badge. You will also turn into Super Mario when taking damage, as Fire Mario instead of Small Mario. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing? What's this? We're dealing with Dry Bowser or the friggin' Grinch? Well, it's just a candy being stolen. I can't see the Grinch stealing Oh, yeah, I could see the Grinch stealing all the candies, yeah. That makes sense. Nope, this is Dry Bowser, who I presume is the skeletal form of Bowser. It does sound a bit awkward to me, but eh. I was also curious when I picked this up, whether I had played it before, and it turns out that yes, I had 2 years ago. So. It was a successful moderation then, and I suspect it'll be a successful one again. But I remember this hole. But it was only the first two worlds I played last time. So, I suspect some things will be different. Indeed, it does happen. Over here of interest. Okay, it was the lower pipe, so I don't need to check that again. Already been in there, and wall jumping is off, thank goodness. Wall jumping gets old fast. I had enough wall jumping the last few hacks I've played. Or some combination of the last few hacks I've played. But yeah, just standard, normal-ish moderation stream today. No weird FMV games as far as I know, unless Green Jerry has gotten a lot more ambitious. Which would be pretty fucking awesome, I'm not gonna lie, but... I did learn about an FMV game I didn't know about. Well, I need to test the Midway anyway. Which was a FMV form of battle chess, bizarrely enough. And the FMVs are on YouTube, and I spent a little bit of time watching one of them, and they're... I don't think well done is quite the right word for it, but definitely high production values compared to other battle chess I've seen. So, don't get me wrong, I do like me some battle chess, but... In fact, earlier this year I did play the Star Wars battle chess. For a few minutes at least. Which was all fun and games until I remember that I'm terrible at chess. Like, legitimately, I do not know what I'm doing. I probably should try and learn one of these days, pick up some basic openings, maybe do some puzzles. I do like puzzles, even chess-related ones. So it wouldn't be a bad thing, but, you know, just not happening soon. What's up, Faro? How's it going? No boo today, even though it would be mildly appropriate for the game, but not the date. Of course, it was a multi-coiner. Yeah, funny enough, I learned about the FMV chess thing from an article about 3DO Doom. Because the source code for 3DO Doom has been released into the public by Burger Becky, who has worked on a lot of games. Jesus Christ. I have a CV like that one. Better think bank and whatnot is fixed. Oh, excellent. I'm really glad to hear that. Hopefully the GoFundMe... was it GoFundMe? Was that the particular one? Hopefully you'll be able to receive the fundraiser cash soon without any problems. This now... Whoosh. The red exit. Oh, thanks for the good luck. How you doing, Chocotel? And yeah, 600 followers. It happened after I went offline on Sunday. So, or Monday. It's got a link bank to PayPal, and you'll be able to accept that. Yeah. You'll be able to get that. Excellent. Yep, 600. It took a long time. It might still take a long time. You never know. I'm always a bit worried about celebrating such numerical cornerstones? No, just like milestones. Because sometimes they go down after the fact, and that's just always a bummer. There's a lot of spookiness going on here. I did notice the yellow switch blocks, which would be an indication there's probably a path to the yellow switch palace. Alright, I'm looking for a silver P-switch. We know this now. It's somewhere around here. Just where is the question? The answer is not down here, actually. And I can say that authoritatively because if I took a silver P-switch through a pipe, it turns into a blue P-switch, which is unhelpful in this instance. But I can't take this with me, which is interesting. So now I have this. I can easily spring up. Not sure what I want to spring up and over, but you know. We'll find something. Okay. Come on. Exhaust. Okay, I got the midway. I need to go back to this level to find the secret exit at some point. The real question is really just how far away is the... Oh. I bet that's where the silver P-switch is. Or maybe that's just where the secret exit is, and I'm a bit of a doofus. Well, since that's right outside the exit, let's get the regular exit first. I could test the midway first. Oh, let's test the midway first. We'll get the secret exit, or what I suspect is the secret exit. Do not kill our jumping friend. Okay. Bonk. Stand here. He's gone. Open commissions today. Got one to work on now, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw you open commissions. I would commission something if I had anything intelligent to commission. Oh, I remember now. Green Jerry contacted me about this one. Because I said you could get soft-locked here if you weren't big. So he gives you a mushroom just to solve the problem. That was cute. I hope the commission's a fun one. Here we go. Secret level. Secret level. Axe throwing bros. Those are scary. The zombie Hammer Bro behaves just like a normal Hammer Bro. Did you know Darby and Lair are scared of it? I mean, I'm scared of Hammer Bros, especially if they throw axes and are undead. I'm not sure who Darby and Lair are, but you know, I'll take their word for it. Okay. Of course, there's one in the middle of interest. You know, I'm just gonna die if I try to get that. I'll come back. Two Yoshis holding hands. Oh, that sounds pleasant. Very genteel. Bounce. Nope. I'm trying to think if I learned anything else interesting today, and the answer is no. Alright, so this is a floor I can stand on. That's good to know. I mean, I can get out of here without proccing them, but maybe this is a global thing and that'll have some interesting effects. Do like some of the resprites. The Bone Wiggler is truly fantastic. Okay, get on top of the level. Nope. Green Jerry, this isn't his first rodeo. Actually, yeah, I think I can get that one. Was this where I went down? I don't know if this was. Gotta be careful, because I don't want to go down a pipe. Yeah, that's where I went down. I'm curious to see if the switch changed that, but I think that those outlines were clearly yellow. Pretty sure switches persist through pipes. But maybe I'm thinking of Mario. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Mario Maker. That's a different type of switch. Eh, whatever. Let's take the other road. Check. Not need to double check that one. We'll call that good. Bonk. And a midway. You know what I love about this? No Dragon Coins. In other news, you tried to do something with your mom today. I was going to show her one of your favorite games, but you somehow broke your PS4 simply by turning it off completely, unplugging it, and moving rooms. Fixed it by way of doing a complete factory reset. Offer your mom not to care at all. Oh, that sucks. It's the worst. Or one of the worst feelings. Kind of wonder how you got it into that state. A full factory reset is not trivial. Well, there goes my plan there. Alright. Well, that was worth doing a little exploring for. Mario 3 noises, always appreciated. My brilliant plan didn't really come together there. Guess what else? I guess I was clearing off hard drive space yesterday. That was kind of nice. During Phantasmagoria 2, I ran out of hard drive space, so I had to rejigger the VOD a bit, which is always annoying. But it worked out. The two important things got uploaded. Just took a little more effort than usual. And then I turned on the old machine that holds all of the VODs on just to turn it on and put the VODs on it. Oh, I wasn't ready. Come on. Oh. 20! Don't want to know what the fuck happened yourself. The steps you said, which all you did, genuinely all you did between It working and not working? How very strange. I wonder if you, like, jostled a cable or something and then it re-jostled, but there was, like, a battery? I don't know. Oh, it used to be a problem when you were moving PCs is sometimes the batteries would get dislodged a little bit, but... Again, that ages ago. Oh! That's not gonna help my combo score. Which is anemic already. Well, I got one up. I can live with that. I can live with more 1-ups. Oh. Good old classic Mario 64. Alright. Nope. Switch balance! The power of the switch you have pushed will turn this into that. Your progress will also be saved. Huzzah! Gotta get some sleep. Alright, sleep well, Matt. Hope you have a good one, too. Good sleep, that is. Love turning this into that. Well, I mean, I can't vocalize exactly, you know, it's this... The empty block into a full block. Sounds a little bit sillier than just reading this into that. That was not worth it. Alright, back to the multi-exit level. Yeah, it's November. This really, I was looking up when I end up flying out to the East Coast this year. It's going to be the 15th, so... Gonna need to figure out what exactly I want to do, and how to do it, and where I'll be, which are all questions I have yet to answer. Due to the fact that so much family is visiting, I might be punted between a few different places during the festivities. Not really a problem for me, just something I need to know at some point. Okay, what address should I go to when I arrive? Guess I should still be looking for opportunities to misuse that springboard. Anyway, through there, we tested the midway before we decided to go and try to get the secret exit first, which was a good choice if you ask me. There is no way out of there other than completing the level, so that's just fine. Slide pipe. Also, I need to work on that. I need to finish writing up that rejection I did on Saturday. Completely forgot to do that this week. Was meaning to do it today when I was having, like, doing some computery stuff for work, but didn't get around to it. Well, more accurately, I just didn't have the same amount of time to enjoy compilation. Since what I was doing today was mostly, investigation and not coding. I do love the preponderance of 1-ups and 1-up opportunities here. Nope. Can't go over that wall, can't go over the pipe. Alright, I think that does it for this level. 26! Oh, layer 3. You truly are a layer. Pumpkin Fields, that's what it says. Huh. On to the third pumpkin field. Bonesaw is ready. Are you ready? I always thought that was from Running Man, but no, it's from Spider-Man. Very different movies. hello. I think I prefer the screen to be a little less bright when I read. If you've played the Halloween Island in the past, you have seen the bouncy mushrooms. In this hack, they're the purple ones. Okay. Good to know. It's exactly what I wanted. Bouncy purple mushrooms. I'll just go in that pipe. Completely intentionally. That's very Danny Elfman. I need P-speed. Dagnabbit. Well, what if I... We're coming back to figure this one out. Actually, I don't know if we can come back that way. These muncher pipes have been making me think things I don't think are true. Alright, we can go back. Okay. That one coin. There we go. Alright, and we already went back that way. I don't think there was anything of interest. Really. Assuming I tried the pipes, yeah. There's a pipe I can't go through. I forgot that that was actually not a, that wouldn't help me either way, actually. Thought it was a flamey thing. Or a saw thing. Not a Koopa thing. Could have been anything, really. Alright, I'll call that good on that front. Oh, and the level's just beginning. More powerful power-up, and bail. Let's see. Yeah, I learned about the Doom thing. That was kind of interesting. Didn't actually make me want to play more Doom. That game is viscerally fun. Punches way above its weight given the level of technology they had. Oh, what's up, Evil Ghost? How you doing? You're just moderating a spooky hack by Green Jerry, which will probably pass moderation without any difficulty because I think all he did was change a couple text boxes. Running it through its paces anyway. Plus, I haven't actually played this version yet. I was curious. I have, in fact, played this before. I moderated it before 2 years ago. So, the more you know. But that version only had 2 whole worlds, and this has more. Vengeance! Alright, nothing there. I was not ready for that to be a bouncy one. I wasn't even looking at the ground. I was looking at the pipe. But given roughly how long these levels are, there shouldn't be much left. Won't be able to get vengeance on any pumpkin heads. Candies, doing alright. Finally beat Diddy Kong Racing after 15 years. Oh, nice. Like the whole hockey mask enemies from Mario Land 2 reskinning Goombas. There's so much stuff that's in Mario Land 2. I really should actually play that for more than just like 3 minutes. How's how you doing, Kappa? Yep, Candies. We're gonna discover at the end that Bowser has replaced has eaten all of the good candy, and all that's left is circus peanuts. 40. But yeah, I played it for a few minutes, oh god, probably a month or two ago, when I ran out of stuff to do on stream and did some Romp Mac Race's level, and Max is like, this stuff is from Mario Land 2. So we loaded Mario Land 2 and went and saw some of it. Kind of fun. Wow, I don't think I've ever done worse. You really like circus peanuts? I mean, that makes it convenient when you're trick-or-treating with others, because you can always accept trades in your favor, which will probably include circus peanuts. Someone posted a candy tier list to one of the Discord channels I'm in. And they claimed Raisinets were at the pencil tier. And I'm like, no, that cannot be right. Like, I know Raisinets ain't for everybody. But Raisinets are definitely better than getting a pencil or a toothbrush. There's still chocolate involved. Well, American chocolate involved. You're a kid, you don't really care that much. But you'll still be happy to get that than, you know, a toothbrush. Like circus peanuts and candy corn? This is a cute hack, actually, yeah. Green Jerry has been working on this for I'd say 3-ish years. On and off. He used to do a lot of holiday hacks. Like I did one of his for St. Patrick's Day, bizarrely enough. Mario had to rescue the pot of gold from something or other. Raisinets are really good? Yeah, they are really good. Like, I don't know why they were ragging on them so much. In fact, I looked for Raisinets at every single gas station I stopped at for a non-trivial amount of time. Like, when you go gas, you may as well go to use the bathroom and stuff. And every single gas station I went to, no Raisinets. One had chocolate-covered raisins that were actually pretty decent, but that was Buc-ee's, and Buc-ee's is weird. It's the best gas station-themed Walmart ever. And of course, you know, when you buy it at Buc-ee's, it doesn't come small. Yeah, I ate chocolate-covered raisins for, like, the next 5 days. Thought those were custom blocks, not just turn blocks. Well, the turn blocks are a little bit custom, at least in how they're handling. I guess it's just the AEX animation that's different, instead of anything about the programming. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if we see more custom blocks later. Yeah, I feel like the only place I can consistently find Raisinets is movie theaters. Somehow that seems to be the last refuge of the chocolate-covered chocolate-covered raisin. Now, don't get me wrong, I could easily go, you know, get better quality chocolate-covered raisins somewhere else, but that's not what I want. I want Raisinets. So... Do. Nothing. Nothing. And nothing. What candy you either really hate or just like? Twizzlers? You know, yeah, I guess I don't really hate Twizzlers, but I'm not excited about them. I'm definitely a Red Vines guy. I did die to test the midway, didn't I? Man, I've been talking about candy, I just got distracted. Completely forgot what I was doing. Well, if I get to the end of the level, which appears to be here... Also love Red Vines. I just like that they're softer. I always feel like Twizzlers are too waxy. I don't know. I think people generally have strong opinions about that sort of thing. Don't like Whoppers, mostly because when you went out trick-or-treating as a kid, 9 out of 10 times you got... 9 times out of 10, you got Whoppers. How strange. As a kid, I didn't like them because I kept getting them mixed up with Milk Duds, which have a lot more sugar in them. But I do like Whoppers nowadays. I enjoy some malted milk. The best ones are the Robin Egg ones they make for Easter of all things. Because it's a Whopper with chocolate and then covered in a candy shell, which gives it a little more crunch. I'm a fan of that. And they come in milk cartons for some reason. And they come in all sorts of colors, which is just fun. I don't know. I just like it. Though I do believe, unfortunately, in terms of Easter candy, I have outgrown Peeps. They're just way too much sugar for me nowadays. It's literally marshmallow with sugar. I don't need more sugar in my marshmallows, which are mostly sugar to begin with. Sad as it is. Nowadays, the best use for Peeps that I can think of is Peep jousting. Those Whoppers are super cheap. You know, I don't know. I don't think any particular candy is that much cheaper than any other type of candy if you're giving it out. I might be wrong. One of your favorite candies is one that I don't know, Runts? I've had Runts. What the hell are Runts? Aren't Runts like nerds or something? It's been a long time. Kit Kats, Skittles, Laffy Taffies. Oh god, Laffy Taffies were so good back in the day. Yeah, I actually went to a store once and bought, I want to say like 200 of them once. Because they were like 15 cents each. No, it's only 15 cents each. Why not? Of course, they used to be 5 cents and come in... oh, this was a dumb choice. Come in wax paper instead of plastic. But still have the jokes, which is important. I haven't had Skittles in years because Skittles are way too expensive for what you actually get. Oh, I believe that. I went to a gas station to pick up something today, and I was looking at the candy. I'm like, the candy is all like $3. Effing A. It is just expensive. I'm pretty sure most candy was like 50 to 75 cents when I was a kid. Except Laffy Taffies, which were 5 cents a piece, which was always wonderful. Strawberry Laffy Taffies? Oh, those are good. I mean, any red Laffy Taffy is good. The only one I don't want is the banana one. I'm just done with fake banana flavoring in life. Grape is fantastic. Strawberry, watermelon, like fruit punch, all good flavors. Just don't give me banana. Oh, Runts. Right, Runts are the little, they're the fruit ones. They come in fruit shapes. That's it. I remember Runts now. Oh, God, how could I forget? No, I maintain the only good use for the banana Runt is to put it in your ear and say, can't hear you, I have a banana in my ear. That's the only good use of banana Runts. Is the stupid dad joke. Which I stand by. But really, you only need 2 for the dad joke. You don't need any more than that. But they're kind of like nerds. Wouldn't surprise me if they're made using a very similar process. Beautiful. When you go grocery shopping, the Whoppers are around 60 cents and the Kit Kats were $1 for 2 small bars. Yeah, god damn it, indeed. Favorite flavor of Runt is banana. So you usually get all the banana. So I did to my dad. I always gave him the banana ones. King size Kit Kats are $4 for 4 bars. Sounds slightly better, but still. Like, the costs have gotten high, especially because they've started, like, making the sizes slightly bigger. I get the feeling there was some well-intentioned, but ultimately very stupid legislation involved with that. Also, the guillotines in place of thwomps is pretty cute. I have an idea. No, never mind. Wrong kind of one. I don't remember when, but I actually bought my dad, like, a giant bag of just banana Runts. Mostly because I could. The ability to purchase things on Amazon is often a misused ability. Nothing was small. It was like a 5-pound bag. And just bananas. The internet. It's a dangerous thing. Yeah, the guillotine is really nice. Wonder if he drew that himself. Yeah, typically when I go get candy, gas station candy, nowadays, it's usually just peanut butter M&Ms. Sometimes the caramel ones, or if they have like some sort of weird novelty M&M, I'll get that, but otherwise, just everything else just seems kind of eh to me. If I'm gonna eat something sweet, I prefer pastry. I'd rather eat a donut or something. Or pie. Or cake, depending upon the type of cake. A place near me has started selling pieces of trelèche cake, which is a very dangerous thing for me. I do love me some trelèche cake. And it doesn't keep. You gotta eat that stuff pretty soon after getting it, because, you know, it's got like a lot of milk in it. Second half is really long. Or maybe it's just because of the switches. What's in the box? Oh, just coins. Wonder if most of these graphics were hand-drawn. I mean, they were hand-drawn by somebody. I don't know if they were hand-drawn by Green Jerry. I think I looked at the credits list and it has a lot of names. Or? Don't get M&Ms because they were more than $1. Yeah. Like, I don't often get candy at a gas station. Or the like. Just because, again, I prefer pastry. I prefer pie is, of course, a palindrome. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm also a sucker for novelties, like, you know, sour Skittles or what have you. I think I want that. Wait, I can't get that way. Must be a trick. Guess I gotta pick my guillotine. Okay, middle guillotine this time. Actually, I guess I don't need the middle guillotine. Or the far one. Nope. I'm good on guillotines now. You delivered enough. This might have been where the... Oh. I got lucky. Where the demo I played ended in this level, if I'm not mistaken. You said there was World 2, but man, I don't remember there being a World 2. I'm pretty sure it ended here. Wait, that was forever ago, though. Rather prefer pastry. Mom doesn't bring home such. Bakery won't know what hit on the moment you have transportation. Oh, certainly not. What's up, Booze Wash? You know this hack? Creator released an update? Yep, he's been doing an update about once a year around Halloween. This, I believe, is the final-ish version. So he's done making levels, and there's some minor bug fixes, but that's it. Ha! Alright, what kind of critter do we fight? Looks like a boo fight. Oh, I lost him. No, wait. No, I didn't. It's almost like I've done this fight before. A few hundred times. Yep. Big Boo with no other obstacles. This is a standard, where's the difficulty? Standard hard? Standard normalish hack. I think for the very first world's castle, that's fine. Yeah, I think it did end here. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look up the dates. I'm kind of curious now. But yeah, I moderated this hack 2 years ago, and I'm going to be curious to see how it's changed, because the first world, I don't think changed all that much from my vague recollection. But I do remember messaging me about a couple of problems, and one of them was that there was a soft lock in the secret exit in one level. Or for the secret exit in one level, but we got that fixed. Cluster effect on the screen. Yeah, he's been using the leaf stuff. It is a pleasant one. Hey. How'd that work? First task for your game is already online? Oh, nice. How you doing, Fisk? Probably excited because the first task of your game is already online. That was the exit. Who did the task? Anyone? Any name I'd know? Also, a bit surprising since the game, technically speaking, only was released like 2 days ago, right? Nuts. Yep. Crazy fingers. Oh, I waited too long. Yeah, of course I wasn't kidding. I mean, I bought him a bag of them. You can buy a great number of things you probably shouldn't buy online in bulk. Lucky Charms marshmallows was another one that we discovered when my buddy used them to make Rice Krispie treats that were diabetes-inducing. Some things just have too much sugar. That thing had too much sugar. You know, for the amount of effort I put into that, I feel like I should have gotten something better than a multi-coin block. You can only Lucky Charms marshmallows are not marshmallows. I mean, I think they technically fit the definition of marshmallow. I think they're just a bit desiccated. But they're certainly not the marshmallows I want to eat. I hit a midway, didn't I? Yeah, I should just bail, I think, and then, yeah, we'll... No, actually, some stuff to the left I didn't test out. I want to test out. Lock some extra blocks. Grab this shell, which is the thing I actually wanted. Do this. I think the boo ring, yeah. There's the boo ring, and then a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, okay, then we're back. Toss us some fire Rice Krispies. Ugh. I would not recommend. I've tried some silly things culinarily, and I definitely could say that is one I would not recommend. Even as a kid, you thought they were... I mean, I liked them well enough. But I was a small child. The kind of thing that happens. Though my favorite thing about Marshmallow Lucky Charms... We didn't get a lot of, like, delicious cereals when I was a kid. And so we kind of had to make do with whatever we had. So no real sweet stuff. We mostly, like, Raisin Bran was pretty much the sweetest stuff we had. Frosted Mini Wheats occasionally, but usually just wheats. Or Frosted Wheats, which are much bigger and have much less frosting. Whatever they actually call them. But on March 31st, we got a big old box of Lucky Charms. We were so excited. We woke up on April 1st, went downstairs. Well, not downstairs, went to the kitchen, pour ourselves a delicious bowl of Lucky Charms, and discovered that all the marshmallows had gone. All of them. They were gone. My dad had spent like an hour the night before picking all the marshmallows out of the cereal box. I could look back at it and laugh, but as a kid, I was pretty pissed. Boink. And of course, nowadays I just eat Raisin Bran anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Intriguing. So we need to go that way once we lap those dudes with the spawn. Oh, boo rings. You are like my least favorite kind of ring. Some dedication. Oh, yeah. But I think I'd say it was worth it. An awful lot of, like, April Fool's Day jokes are kind of cruel and unnecessary, but this one, you know, was easily remedied. All eventually we had to do was get the marshmallows back into the cereal, and that was more than easy to do. Whereas things like salt and the sugar ball are just kind of lame. Culinary thing she does is chicken noodle soup that essentially cooks up ramen noodles, just a tiny bit of the seasoning, and Campbell's cream of chicken. It's really good if not salty as fuck. That does sound kind of good, actually. Experience with sugar cereals like Cocoa Puffs and Lucky Charms. Your roommate buys them. Eats them maybe once or twice. They sit in the cupboard for a month till you throw them out. That's not ideal. Most mushrooms here are evil and will chase you when approached. Oh, these things. If you see any mushroom sprouting in a block in a cave, in case you're small, don't worry, it's a real one. Okay, so basically if I spawn a mushroom, it's real. Otherwise, it's fully evil. I played a non-trivial number of Halloween level design contest levels once, and these things were consistent in them. You never get used to it. You just don't expect a mushroom to start to grow teeth and start chasing you. But here they are. Off. Hate those mushrooms. Yep. They're so deceptive. And they're good. They're like a decent jump scare tactic. Hence why I have the fire flower. I feel bad about throwing them out, but they grow stale due to the open box and it was going to eat in the long run. I mean, really, if you're going to do that kind of thing, you should invest in like some chip clips or something. Usually that'll keep them a bit from going stale, but especially if he's the only one who eats them. Yeah, it's on his head. It's unfortunate. Just something to hold the bag in a little bit tighter can make a huge difference. And again, those bags are usually pretty shit. Alright, I need a shell. Guess I should be more careful in what things I kill. How far you come over here? Now you're a red critter. Guess I could have told from the eyes, now I think about it. And you do not want to abandon your home. Beautiful. Yep, mimic mushroom. It is evil. Very evil. How you doing, Steven? Also, congratulations on beating that Kingdom Hearts game. I had to look up what it was, but congratulations. I meant to reply earlier, but I have been busy and distracted by trying to get many things working. Oh, there's a keyhole. They're pretty common in certain hacks. I've definitely seen them in more than one. People like them in spooky hacks. Though there's not as many spooky hacks as you would think. They're somewhat uncommon on SMW Central, especially ones that are more than one level and aren't things like the... Well, I do appreciate a good creepypasta. It's just not quite the same as having an adventure in Halloween Land. And I also appreciate the cheesier aspects of Halloween. But what are you? Oh. It's Gruntilda or something. Good, got a killer headache, though. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Why is Lunar Magic spooky enough? Because I was thinking of a shitpostery, tag, and HTML3 was spooky enough was the one I had last time. How you doing, Max? Also, one does not win Recoded, one finishes the main story and gets back to the grind. Oh no. I agree we need more spooky hacks, but I'm not going to be the one to provide them. I know this is supposed to look like a palm tree or something, but all I can think of is ham when I look at it. Maybe I'm just hungry. Oh wait, I don't want to kill him. No! Well, Not seeing any one-ways yet. He's not going to be able to help me. That's too far. Alright, midway. Problem solved. Are those charging chucks meant to be Stalfos? I don't know. Come over, have a huge bunch of spaghetti bolognese and no appetite to eat it. No. I will be fine. I do appreciate the offer, though. And also, I'm hungry for, like, ham. And that wouldn't solve that problem, sadly. We haven't had, like, ham in that form where, you know, it's got, like, the... I don't know, leg or something? I'm not exactly sure what the process that makes it that sort of ham is. But, like, you get a big slab of it. That's so good. It's one of those things I always order if I go to Waffle House, is get me a bit of city ham. Or county ham, or whatever the hell they call it. Ham steak. Alright, well I got lucky there. Has meat, close enough. That's more of a Halloween statement than I'm ready to make today. It's one of those things my sister learned about when going to Russia is when someone tells you what you ask what you're eating, and they say meat, you will not be given further clarification. It's meat, don't worry. Oh, it's a bridge building exercise. I will do as the Kaizo players do. Whoosh. Wait, no I won't. Because the exercise involves hitting all of these. Plus is a pleasant track. It's minced meat. Pull out shield when they charge and bear a really strong resemblance to stuff as Ocarina of Time. It's very possible. I have not played Ocarina of Time. The Zeldas I have beaten and played any appreciable amount of are Link to the Past and Zelda 2. So not even any of the 3D Zeldas. So I don't know too much about the aesthetics of those. Though, technically speaking, I did watch Desi play Wind Waker a couple days ago. For a bit, but they replaced all the characters with Pokemon, so I'm not really sure what the aesthetics of that were either. But to be fair, it was really awesome seeing all of the things replaced by Pokemon. Why did I want to do that? That's why I want to do that. It's one of those things I just never considered. Is like, it's a 3D game. There's no reason you can't change out the character model. Just the same way you change out sprites in a 2D game. Just a bit more work. And if they already happen to have the resources around, and Pokemon Stadium existed, so there's no reason that you couldn't do it. And in fact, in some 3D games, it might be easier depending upon how they actually store their data. Wind Waker's a GameCube game. They very likely were using some sort of file system as opposed to the like Omni file system that an awful lot of old games employed, wherein you only get one file and everything is inside an extent. You come to the conclusion I should play Super Kakarot World 3. I need to finish watching that. I'm about 15 minutes in on the first one, and I've gotten distracted by work every time I have gotten started on that. Doesn't help that it's on the work machine as opposed to the other machine. That was still terrible. Just play it? Okay. I will put it on the list. There aren't, I got to the part where there were apparently 4 other games to start that I need to play before I can get to that one. Alright, enjoy the lurks, Suak. And enjoy your point sync. I can't stop you. Yeah, I got to the part where it said that there were like 4 other games I needed to play, and you seemed very confused by this fact. And I'm mildly confused by this fact, so... Alright, see you later, Steven. Thank you for dropping by. Or, wait, you're probably saying... Yeah. Man, I gotta keep track of these things. I think you mean Suak, not me. But yes. That's what I get for trying to read quickly and losing context. I swear to God, streaming drops my IQ by like 20. And my... Knuckles fans been watching them too. Oh, that was a miscommunication, period. Okay. Well, no worries then. These things happen. Hack isn't spooky enough for taste. I don't think I have that many spooky sprites. That's... Well, I guess Ray Mario is technically spookier. He does not have a torso. Wait, does this level have 2 exits? Am I doing something silly here? No, it does have 2 exits, and I thought I got the secret exit. But I don't think I did. Wait, do spooky. Do dumb shit, not Ray Mario. I don't know if dumb shit's all that spookier, it's just shit postier. Notice the other graphics being Castlevania references. Wigglers are skeleton dragons. Notice the Castle Bowser statue of bone pillars. Yes! I do think it's a bit of a mashup. Oh, right. I went down there already. There wasn't anything of interest down there. The secret must be better hidden than I anticipated. Oh, I'm thinking of a completely different level. I got this level and the prior one mixed up because they have similar aesthetics. That one didn't have evil mushrooms. Yeah, this is all new. Okay, this is fine. I just got turned around a bit. And yeah, that was where the secret was, in fact. It was down there. Ha! He can't get past the Goomba. Those bone dragons are mildly irritating. In Castlevania. At least one Castlevania with those. I don't know which, though. It's been too long. Wink. I'm just not in the mood to deal with skeletal zombie turtles. Why am I saying skeletal? There's skeletal ones, they're just not here. Shoot. And thankfully this mushroom can't be cursed. What a terrible night to have a cursed mushroom. Dang it, I'm not getting 50. Not that it matters. All the advice Skeletor has for you today. Some masked ghouls here are sleeping and will chase you if approached. These ones will simply be squished when stomped on. Oh, it's these. They're like fast tracker Goombas. I'm familiar with their work. Boink. Guess I wasn't expecting him to jump up, though. Should have remembered that those do that. Let's ditch that before it becomes a liability. Nothing up there, nothing down here. I still look at these pipes and think there might be a secret in them. Still satisfying. I'm waiting for something spooky to happen to me. It's not. Odd the mushrooms can't be killed. But if they're placed in irritating spots... Yeah, if you have Fire Flower, they're actually pretty easy to kill. You want to hear the overworld music a bit more? Okay. Next time I'm there, I will do that. We'll listen to it for a bit. Sometimes the overworld music can surprise you. There's the, Jump Half. Jump Half has one overworld with overworld music. That sounds like it's from, like, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Because it actually is. Just remixed enough that you wouldn't notice. Okay. Oh. I wanted to try the left pipe, not the middle one. Oh well. I'm trying to think if I've seen the those mushrooms in any other thing other than like Halloween hacks. I just don't think I have. I've seen these Goombas in other hacks. Because some people like the fast Goombas. But that's about it. Let's go fall into a bit. So we can enjoy the overworld music and I can have a sip. I feel like it's from Mario, but I don't know which Mario. It isn't what you thought? Alright. Mario Land 2. Everything good is Mario Land 2, isn't it? What's up, HeroSoft? How you doing? And, of course, everything good is Mario Land 2. I may just have to go and play the damn game. Properly this time, not, like, the slapdash way I did before. Which was literally just trying to find the space part. Pumpkin. Music map. More of a Wario Land guy. Plants vs. Zombies Night. Okay, I can see someone porting that. I mean, to be fair, people port all sorts of things that are random. Hot Drinks probably being the best example. But that track is such a banger anyway, it doesn't even matter. People still use it. I do believe the Wendy's hack I played finally decided to add hot drinks in its most recent release, so I'm very happy about that. Because you can have a Wendy's hack, you gotta have hot drinks. And of course an actual fight with Wendy. That was also kind of important thematically. And to fix all the shit that didn't work. That's probably more important than either of those factors. But you know how it is. Bonk. Hey, I see what your plan was. Where'd you check the submissions page? But be sure to check, yeah, the SMW music submissions page. But also be sure to check the stuff that's awaiting moderation, because there's like 200 tracks awaiting moderation. Whenever I think us hack moderators have it bad, I always look at that queue and say, man, things could be a lot worse. So. No envy for Seg. He's got a lot of work to do. Him and, of course, the other music moderators, of which there are more than a few, but still. I wasted a lot of time there being dumb. It's a fast scroll. Okay, midway. It's actually 300 tracks. What are the skull graphics? A reference to something? Yeah. No, they have their work cut out for them. The specific skull ones, I couldn't tell you, though. The answer is probably yes. There is an extensive credits file for this in his README. But ultimately I couldn't tell you because I only skimmed it. Woo. Shoot. I mean, that kind of what got me in trouble was the shooting, but you know. This auto-scroller can't be that long if the midway was right there. It's just traditional to only have those sorts of star blocks at the end of levels. You can't force me to beat the level. I guess you can. Looks like a screaming skull from Wizards and Warriors, but it's a stretch, yeah. It's probably a reference to something specific, like if you looked up skeletons or skulls on in the graphics, or maybe sprites or something. But it's also possible just something Jerry liked and made a skull, or found a skull on the internet and put it in the game, and you never know. There's exactly like a couple blocks I need to check, but not very many. We got all these. It's right here. Yeah, multi-coin block you can't really get. I'm fine with that. Castle number 2. DKC music, always good. Really should play some of the newer DKC games at some point in my life. Be nice to say good things about some of them, other than just say that DKC 3 is a disappointment. Heard very good things about Frozen Ape. I thought I was gonna hit the spike. Kinda thought I was gonna hit the saw. Can very much vouch for Tropical Freeze, your favorite platform for a reason. Oh, can't find rendition. Not surprising. It's still been sad. Yep. Remember older hacks this would play in almost every level. I think it might have driven Juzzcook mad to the point where he does not want to ever play any hacks that use DKC2 music. Or at least that was a running gag I vaguely recall from his stream. I'm still okay with it personally, but you know, maybe this will change in time. The only thing I hate seeing in a hack is that stupid light circle around Mario. It just makes levels painful and slow, and adds very little to the experience. But I just like dark levels in general, just because they're obnoxious and long and slow. Like, even then, I think my least favorite DKC2 level might in fact just be the Glimmer Galleon, because it's yet another case of, hey, we're just going to reduce your visibility. Good luck, buddy. And that's it. That's the only mechanic it has. Which is pretty weak for a game where almost every level has some sort of gimmick. Like some sort of good gimmick, I guess. To be able to get past to pass this part, if you haven't activated the yellow switch, keep the jump button held while running. Yep, it's an important trick to know. Sometimes Kaizo tricks come in handy when you're playing standard hacks. I can just despawn this guy. You know, maybe I can't just despawn that guy. Maybe I can't. DKC music does not belong in Mario Just Cook. Yep. Did you make a good dark level? Which one are we talking about here? Oh, almost there. I have playtested so many random levels. It's hard for me to remember them. I feel bad about that, but... RLA dark level? Dude. I don't think I remember it. It has been too long. I'm sorry to say. Which I guess probably means I wasn't that annoyed at it, which is a good sign. If I had a vendetta against it, I would remember it. Whereas I most distinctly remember enjoying the Fry Guy fight. It was a really fun Fry Guy fight. Alright, more bridge building. why did I build this bridge? Get the one up. Don't blame you. One from jump half. Well, the Daiso one, the gimmick of the circle actually added something. All right, you know, I'll give you that. Daiso's level was in jump half was pretty damn cool. But that's because of what he did with the circle, not because the circle itself made the hack better. If that makes sense. Ever been a good dark level in 2D game? I'm gonna go with the jump half one. That was pretty awesome. Oh, hello, Boo. It's a Boo fight. But there's Eries. I remember this now. Or maybe that was a different hack. It's not quite the same. It has Eries. But otherwise it's the same, yes. What's up, Zuccotti? How you doing? What's up, New Pointless? Thank you for the GG. What is this track? It's weird. I like it, but it's weird. I feel like it's a MIDI conversion somehow. Oh. That solved one of my two problems. Alright, we got another turtle. We have another shot at this. It's in the box. I guess I needed that turtle to get what's in the box. So that's not happening. Just notice that the coins out of boxes are green. Is that happening in other levels? I don't think it was. I think this level, they're just green now. Not that it really changes anything. They're still the same coins as we had before, but now they're green. Very strange. But why plays Moonman? I hear that one, Visa. I do not know that one by any means. I still haven't played Mario's Mystery Meat, which I believe is the canonical Vsauce video game, which is different than Vinesauce, which I think is something else. Probably the Hammer Bro graphics? Maybe. Throw me a friggin' bone here. What's funny is that the yellow blocks made it slightly harder because the object was there now. Otherwise, it would have fallen through the floor. Sprite blocks can't stand on sprite blocks. Or sprites can't stand on sprite blocks. I do swear that there was a level earlier that had Hammer Bros, but not green coins. It's a strange inconsistency, but again, nothing actually important. Green Jerry seems to know how to change colors using the default yellow palette. Maybe, but like these are yellow. Why would the other coins use a different palette? That's not a rhetorical question. Like there's probably a legitimate reason for this. I just don't know what it is. I am not an expert in lunar magics. Oh. Nuts. Don't know what you either, but I keep referring to that one Vsauce song and you're too afraid to ask why at this point. Fair enough. I do like how that's entered the vernacular, and at this point I'm just afraid to ask. What was the actual line from the show? It's like, I don't know who Al Gore is, and at this point I'm just afraid to ask. To be fair, he hadn't been vice president for a while. I guess it's pretty reasonable for a character not to know who he is. And most Veeps are pretty irrelevant. Especially post-presidency. For instance, what the hell's Dan Quayle been up to with his life? Nobody knows. Frankly, nobody cares. I think I'll just leave that guy. He can do his thing. I'm happy. Happy to let him just keep doing his thing. That's... I remember Al Gore from South Park Man Bear Pig. Fair enough. Okay, the green ones use a sprite palette, and the yellow ones use a tile palette, and you can't have them use each other's palette. That makes sense. Of course there's something in here. Like a tile can't use a sprite color row, and the sprite can't use a color row of the tile graphics. Interesting. Yeah, I've never done anything with sprites. I've only ever messed with backgrounds. And the only mode I was messing around in was not a palletized one. Well, outside of the fact that, like, it was a global palette of 256 colors. So I don't actually know that much about it. That's... Pop. Yeah, not gonna hit that one again. It's a multi-coin block. I can live with that. Wink. Something so very satisfying about that. Yeah, and I actually kind of wonder what Dan Quayle's been up to with his life. He was not a very good VP. But by what standards, of course, one is measured as a VP is pretty much almost entirely dependent upon whether or not you become president voluntarily or not. So, guess Mode 7 would be a mode where you could do that. Mode 7 is 256 color for the background layer. Yeah. Mode 7, I believe, is 256 global colors. I think also like Mode 5 or something. When I did my tests for building like the world's worst version of PowerPoint, I was using one of the modes where you got to define one 256 color palette and go to town. And it truly was the world's worst version of PowerPoint. Something about doing DMA was making it so my controller wouldn't work consistently, and I don't know why. So I learned don't do that. I don't know exactly what not to do, but I learned not to do it. But thankfully it was just the world's worst version of PowerPoint, so nothing of value was lost. Nice little help. Have that around on this cart. I think the biggest problem was I was DMAing from what's it again? The MSU1 registers. Probably without turning something off that was important to be turned off. I honestly don't know. Something I should revisit if I ever want to make yet another bad version of PowerPoint. I'm saying in that one instance it did interfere with it, and I couldn't reproduce it in MESN-S, and so I just kind of ran with it. It's also possible that my PosEdge code was bad, but given that I stole it from a tutorial that seemed reputable after trying to write my own that also didn't work under the same circumstances, it's difficult to say. But it worked in MESN-S, and it did not, most distinctly did not work properly on the SD to SNES on my Super Nintendo. I think the answer might be yes. The how, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, hey, Light Farm. If I was a lot more patient. solid wall? It's a solid wall. And I just noticed the 2 launchers. Yeah, I really wish I got another power-up. Oh well. Is it possible I wrote 1 to it? I think I was trying to use the auto-read stuff, so probably not. I don't know. I don't believe I was, at least. I'd have to look up the code, and I don't want to do that right now. I still have it, in case you want to see what the world's worst version of PowerPoint looks like. But I wouldn't recommend it, it's still a bad version of PowerPoint. Didn't kill that one, did I? Nope. Was recently rediscovered the joypad out bit is the ore of that and the auto-read strobe on the SNES? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I just wanted to be clear. Just wanted to be perfectly clear about that. I know the NES doesn't have auto read, but yeah, I guess it was clear from context. But also feel better safe than sorry, just to be sure. It does have DMA though, but only to OAM. Oh yeah, Green Switch Palace. Creepy. I see what we're doing here. Well, that was fucking loud. I made a bad decision. I guess you can only get one up here too, anyway. Okay, nothing there. No yum. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn this into that. Your progress will also be saved. Using OR makes sense, otherwise you need to cut off the output for auto read set to 0-1 until it's complete. OR just seems easier from a hardware perspective. That seems reasonable. I don't know enough to argue. Just remember you had a week ago where a judge of some sort of Halloween level design contest? You were a judge of that contest. There was one level that was actually a full-blown 90 level exit hack. You played as one of the bird characters in one shot. The levels at first were plain, but the boss became a full Kaizo monster full of spits with screamers. Your judge was like, 60 out of 10, pretty good, and not too hard. A little long, though. That's kind of what happened with Hack Jam. You know, we expected people to produce things that were about 2 hours long, and then there was Mario World for Lost Players, which I think topped out at like 6 hours and was a humongous hack by comparison. I think my playthrough was somewhere in the vicinity of 6 hours. Definitely did violate the 2 hour thing, but honestly, no one cared. It was fun enough. Alright, I need to have that flipped. One of those, damn, you guys put that together in the time allotted. That is ridiculous. Come on. There we go. You know, I really should stop doing that. Mistakes were made. Alright, how do I fix this? Using the scroll button. Come on. There we go. Problem solved. Silly, but solved. Only took a bit. I already died. Don't need to do that again. 6-hour hack is really impressive for a month or two's worth of practice. Oh, it was. It was like there were basically almost all of the hacks were pretty impressive given the amount of time allotted. I can't. There's only one where I could say I had a kind of a bad time playing it, and the reason for that is that they had broken their multiple midway patch, and their hack was entirely designed to. Why did I even bother? Because it's a bridge building part. Around a sort of open overworld concept, or not an open overworld, but like no overworld concept where you were going between places and doing Metroidvania style stuff. But it was broken. Like dragon coins didn't spawn consistently or at all sometimes, and so like all of the fun Metroidvania spots, like odds and ends where you'd be really excited to find something at a dead end, just weren't there, and so it just didn't work, which was kind of sad. They did eventually release a fixed version on SMW Central, and I probably should play it at some point. It's, I should put it explicitly on my list. Along with Super Keckrock 3 and or 2 or 1. How many ever there actually are. I hate bullet bills. Well, at least that didn't go as poorly as it could have. BRP, need to visit the dock. Good luck. Hope nothing too serious happens. I mean, that was the only one I could say, like, I had problems with. There were some, like, that just weren't as polished as others, but, like, that one was legitimately fun. Just, I wish I hadn't been teleported by one of the penultimate bosses to the beginning of, or to the middle of the game again. That's where I just gave up, because I was just done. I should have played with save states in retrospect, but eh. What can you do? I have regrets about what I just did there. I do not have regrets about what I just did there. How many exits are we up to, anyway? 19-ish. Alright. Not too bad. Ooh. There's some dissonance. Sounds a bit like one of those weird water harp things. They were mildly popular in the 60s. I bet this door is fake. The door was fake. Real fake door? Real door. There's one down there fake? Oh god, so many doors. Is this door real? This door is real. Gonna try so many friggin' doors. From the Secret of Mana, really? Huh. Seems odd that a hack with broken midways, despite... Yeah, they had some problems inserting something at the last minute. I think was the problem, but I couldn't tell you for certain. I can't believe I'm not being hit by any ghosts right now. Okay, now I can believe I get hit by ghosts. Don't believe the booze hurt you? Really? Huh! Today I learned. I have always just waited for them just in case. Of course. They're based on the fake doors from New Super Mario Bros. Okay. It's on my list of things to play. One day I'll understand more about these real fake doors. Soon. Alright, well, we made it to the midway. I'm just gonna die before any more fake doors. You can tell they're fake because the sprites go through them, oddly. Oh, that's a good point. One sprite go behind, yeah, that's a fair point. That is a heuristic I could use. When available. Because yeah, sprite priority is a thing. Not that it helped me there. Try the left one. I'm going to have to go through here again, making the opposite of all of the decisions I've made so far. Ow. Nuts. Still say it sounds like a water harp or whatever those things were. Pretty sure they were only popular for, like, making, like, horror movie noises. Yep, definitely fake. It's nice that they just collapse when you touch them, so you don't have to worry too much about trying to do, like, careful entrances. No, not a theremin. This is a different device. This is a... It looks a bit like a weather vane, or maybe a TV antenna kind of looking thing. It's got a dish with a bunch of prongs coming off of it, and you put water in it, and you hit it, and you rotate it. It's a very strange instrument. It definitely is not a theremin. It's not electronic in the slightest. It's very analog. It was very popular in, like, the 60s or something. Like, something you might play at a party because the 60s were weird that way. You know, I rather would like to have the floor here. I'm uncertain. Oh, I should try the other one. Instrument that was used in the Exorcist theme song? Maybe? I actually don't know what song was used. Wasn't the theremin used in the Exorcist theme song? Not the... I gotta look this thing up. It's gonna be bugging me. Water harp instrument. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is the water harp. The water phone. That picture on Wikipedia is useless. It looks like he's just using it. Oh, there he is. You can see it. Yeah. Here, it's this thing. It's really friggin' weird looking. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if it was used famously in any particular movie, but it was definitely a type of thing people would play. Only reason I even knew about it to begin with was because of, there's an episode of, like, Storage Wars where Barry found one. And Barry was always more interested in finding weird shit than actually winning important things for storage warring, or whatever the hell was the point of that show. I'm already getting tired of these guys. Square up. Boop. I feel I probably booped that one well enough to prove that. Cool, cool, and jump in. Jump in the pit. You getting tired of seeing the pumpkin graphics? Yeah. I can see that. I think they're fine, though. Like, given the types of graphics we're seeing here, it's one of those things that's definitely not going to bug me. Because I mostly don't even notice these things. I'm mostly worried about, is it solid? Is it semi-solid? Sort of things. A great number of touches like this are, in fact, lost upon me, unfortunately. Man, I'm kind of sad I can't, like, actually bring this guy all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. Oop. Alright, nothing there. You're watching a video on this instrument, you've never heard it before? I'm not surprised. It didn't seem very popular outside of weird percussive things. It would not surprise me ultimately if Merzbow was used one, just because it's a weird-ass instrument. Okay, that's got... It's the multi-coin block each. Eh. Not very good at this particular puzzle. There's only 2 left. Don't be dumb. That worked. It shouldn't have worked, but it worked. Eh, whatever. You've got the Mers box. You love the Mers box. Merzbow is Fistbit's favorite band. Possibly Fistbit's favorite genre. Dang it. I needed him to get up there. Though the utility of doing so is pretty minimal. Eh, I'll leave those a B. I'm okay with that. I think at most they'd end up being multi-coin blocks anyway. I am so ready for a different sprite. Just constant boinging. This is the part where he loses touch with reality and everybody starts pogoing. Wink. Come on. Nope. There was no utility to getting up there, and I don't care. Pretty sure you've heard more. I've heard more of Merzbow than you have. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, the Mers box. There we go. I'll take the L. Nope. No more doodling anymore. Wonder if he's done anything since then. Because that was like, what, 48 hours of music? He probably has even more music now. Wink. Arr. Well, so much for hitting things with fire. Well, at least you pick up on my straight lines. Yep, boo guys. I think they're a pleasant enough enemy. Incredibly appropriate for this sort of hack, of course. At least now I don't listen to pogo sound every few seconds. You know, I wasn't ready for that. My plan didn't work, in part because I didn't know where I was trying to jump. Okay, maybe we'll tone down the evil a little bit. trying to think if there's any other, like, things of interest. I guess BLDC got delayed again, unfortunately. They've just been having some trouble with the base ROM itself, which is, you know, kind of the whole point. But they remain optimistic about when it's going to start, which is sometime. Delayed to an indefinite date. I don't think it's entirely indefinite. I think they still have a goal of, like, this month. But certainly do not quote me on that. Yep. Yeah, sometime in November, I believe, is the current goal. But it's still being actively worked on, so good chances. No, I feel like I just made a huge mistake. Okay, I definitely want to start from a slightly higher spot. Make sure I actually get it. But it'll happen. There'll be a base ROM. People will be able to do stuff with it. Should be fun. I'm gonna guess... I don't know, I'm gonna guess 40 entries. Which I think should be more than the last time they did a base ROM related thing, which was that 24-hour contest a couple years ago. It was just a year ago, I forget. I didn't actually play many levels from that, aside from Pharaohs and Daizos. Which were separate levels, but... I played both of them. Did get around to sketching out every level for your eventually Paper Mario hack for the first world. Now you gotta redraw most of the graphics in regular custom ASM. That would be cool. I'm certain you told me before you mean Paper Mario styled SMW hack, not a Paper Mario hack. They have a hack of Paper Mario. Because one of the cool things about N64 programming is you can just write stuff in C, which makes it a lot easier for most people. There's some actual good compiler chain stuff. Oh, heck yeah. Gotcha. I still think it's cool that you can compile C. C is just so much easier to work with. I mean, sure, you can still shoot yourself in the foot in myriad ways, but... And MIPS is kind of a terrible ASM for compilers to work with, which is kind of the point. I mean, really the point of RISC is to move complexity towards the compiler and away from the assembler, but, you know. Away from the processor, often. Ha! Nice try. I just jump up. I feel like I've seen that trick in this hack before. So trust him. See, it gets a lot of use in NES Homebrew. Interesting. Oh, I needed to be big for this to work. One of these an embiggener? Nope. Well, if I do find an embiggener, I can probably walk back. Maybe. Nope. In retrospect, that was really dumb. Touch up a lot of existing Paper Mario style graphics and Goomba, Koopa, Shy Guy, and grassy foreground graphics. Huh. Looking at here. Ow. And that's why I got some altitude before trying to jump on that thing last time. I didn't want it to end that way. I'll have to find some source of embiggening. Blink. And try to maintain it throughout the rest of the level. One of those problems where once you're playing like a standard hack, I just prefer to live off the land. And not have to go to another level to collect more power-ups and whatnot. Just, it's not my style. I meant to kill him, but we'll take that. Come on. There we go. Our 2 game's already papery. There's a lot of graphics you gotta do from scratch and don't want to ask help because it seems annoying. Yeah, I could see that. That's how I got hit last time. Oh, I really want that shell now. I've realized the potential here. I might be able to get a cape. This will be the first time I think I could get a cape in this, which could be interesting and evil. Is it worth trying again? Wait. Well, definitely worth trying again now. Alright, let me take a look at the... Oh, that is stylistic. That is stylish. I like that. Very much looks like what Paper Mario would look like rendered in a pixely style. But it's nice and consistent. I'm liking it. Alright, we're gonna try to get us a cape. Oh! Well, okay, if I can still get the cape, this is still possible. Just have to get past some annoying things. Okay. Come up here. Squish critter. Spawn shell. Alright. Now how to do this without... The next statement was going to be without fucking it up. But we saw how that ended. With P-Speed I might have been able to make that. There's no point in me continuing unless I'm big. One thing you want to do for custom ASM is have a Hammer Brother power-up on SMW's sprite list as a permanent part of Mario's moveset, but you're not entirely sure how to pull it off. Yeah, especially if you want it to be more Paper Mario-y, where you can use it in place as opposed to throwing it. Might be kind of challenging, or you might need to come up with like an ammo system or something. Because just having hammers around is often really overpowered. Occurs to me I can have 2 shots at this. Well, not really, because by the time I respawn this shell, the other one will have gone. I'm really bad at that. This thing is like a melee weapon. Look. Paper Mario Hammer. Oh, I've seen that one, yeah. Usually it's used in like a star power-y type section. And you're just constantly running forward and smashing things. You know, I just don't sometimes I just don't feel like that was all that worthwhile. Oh, I could have made that. Easily could have made that. Yes, the Donkey Kong hammer, thank you. I teleported to the right of it. It's not the Donkey Kong hammer, so there's a different one? So I've definitely seen the Donkey Kong hammer in more than one hack. I guess this is when you manually proc. Short range attack. Okay, yes, I've seen that one too then. The Donkey Kong hammer made more of an impression upon me, I guess. Ah! Jump scared by my own tech. Okay, I still want to try this once. Maybe never. Push a button, hit stuff with a hammer. Got it. Yes, I have seen this one before. I'm familiar with the hammer. Don't jump into these things, because like everything else in SMW, there's small glitches. There we go. Yeah, if it's only a short-range attack, that's not really the as dangerous of a thing to give people consistently, I guess. Especially if it's not associated with an upward amount of HP or something. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that these are spiny replacements. I definitely recognize the sprite now in its behavior. Oh, that's just a candle. I thought it was a Goomba or something hiding behind the jack-o'-lantern. But a candle hiding behind a jack-o'-lantern is pretty appropriate when you get down to it. Never know what they're gonna do. Till they do. Oh, that was all terrible. Oh, guess I can't get them on the second half either. To be so perfectly block-aligned. Bonk. Shoot. Okay, too low. Try this again. Just right. They look like, Paper Mario's have a hammer to attack. Do stuff like break walls and damage enemies. Weak points are ideal, yeah. I played through Paper Mario a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun. You crazy pumpkins look more like foreground objects than background objects. I think they are foregroundy objects. So, like, I think you walk in front of them, or you walk behind them. How you doing, Baskedon? Or Baskedon, I think. Yeah, that pipe doesn't go anywhere. I'm happy with that. Yeah, Paper Mario hacks I think would be something fun to explore, because there's a few of them out there, at least. Some things walk behind them. Like, just 64 stuff in general would be fun to do, but I don't do enough of it. Certainly games I need to revisit there. Or actually just visit, because I never had one as a kid. I had a choice. I could get an N64 or a Super Nintendo. I think I made the right choice. 64 is getting around hacking scene later. I'd like to see one for Thousand Year Door. Yeah, Thousand Year Door strikes me like it'd be a little bit harder just because of... Well, maybe not. I guess GameCube hacking's been getting more popular lately, too, just in general. There have been some Sunshine hacks. At least a couple I've seen. One of those things I enjoy probably a little bit too much are the... Hit the friggin' roof again. Sunshine bingo races. I actually will... Since there's a whole, like, league going on with that right now, I often will watch it when it's on Twitch. There was a really... stupid match today where one guy was behind and his game crashed, which is different in the rules than soft locking it, and so they decided to do a redo, which included redoing the bingo card. And then the non-crashy guy had terrible luck with his side of the card, just how it worked out in the end, but he still swung a win in the end. It was just a really, really shitty start. They don't have a lot of weird bingo variants, too. So, like, that one was lockout with draft, maybe? No, that wasn't lock. It was, it's the lockout version where, like, you convert... you have to build, like, towers and stuff. They do a lot of weird variants. Or lockout, yeah. I think it's lockout. Not blackout. Like I said, they do a lot of variants. I think actually the way that the specific tournament's set up, the loser gets to pick during the best of 3 which variant they want to play next round as a balancing thing. Pumpkin's been in every hack so far. Really? Oh, they look like something you couldn't just walk through. Gotcha. Luigi's Mansion, hard mode, a beta restoration, and a full campaign that's gonna work. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, the pumpkins have been everywhere. Ow. What I get for trying something. I'm just gonna be patient so I can get to the Boo fight. Spinies are sticky. But yeah, I can see what you mean. Like, you'd think you'd walk behind them. And I think it a couple times I have, but not in this level. There was no reason to use Kaizo Trickery there, but I did anyway. It's the same fight! With a hole in the middle. Which means I can't do this blindfolded, unfortunately. Nuts. It has a hole. Oh, this hole was made for me! Yeah, at least they're not super frustrating custom bosses. That is true. I definitely prefer this kind of thing over custom bosses. Like, I don't feel like the bosses are like a huge part of this. Like, eventually we'll face Bowser. I'll be fine with that. We finally converge with the other area. Which took a while, believe me. As I hang my head in shame. Some pleasant Final Fantasy VI music. Probably gonna need to get some lives in the near future. Not good timing, though. I kind of knew I'd be getting a random projectile to the face. Mario doesn't have very compelling boss fights. I mean, you've got, Bowser 3. You've got Bowser from Mario 64. That was kind of compelling the first time you did it. Yeah, I got nothing. That was really dumb. I mean, so the Paper Mario bosses were pretty cool. And Mario RPG had good bosses, but that's not really the same thing at all. But Yoshi's Island had good bosses, that's true. Always plays in the FF6 music that plays in the more fucked up cutscenes. Yep. I think it occasionally plays when you're in just like really weird areas too, but you're mostly correct. Always gonna get hit by those bone throws. That's how I died last time too. Seen many big boos in your time, many times. Love seeing new bosses. The biggest issue is people get carried away with difficulty. Yep. And since the lack of knowledge in ASM and other stuff, making fun bosses is hard because no one wants to make things like wind-ups and telegraphs. And it's all work and no one wants to do that. It's a lot of things. Super Sonic Saga is your favorite? Oh, hey, doing nerdy. New Super Mario Bros. Even a little easy to stun lock. Yeah. Like, in terms of, like, cool custom bosses that people put in SMW, like, pretty much, aside from, what, Kaizo 3 Bowser, Grand Poo World 2 Bowser, and, like, some of the Mario 2 bosses are fine. Like, I like Mouser. I'm not going to die the same way I died last time. I want to die a new and different way. Claw Grip. Triclide's okay. I don't really care for Triclide. Generally, when people make a bad boss fight with those, the one they reach for is Fry Guy, though. Just thinking of you backwards, Mario. I'm trying to think of any other, like, bosses I like seeing in hacks, and that's pretty much it. Like, Claw Grip, I like Claw Grip. That's about it. What's in the box? Fry Guy's a hard boss to work with. Yep. Pretty bad custom boss is the noob boss, because no one knows how to use the thing. You've had success, Faro. But yes, it takes some work to make it into something interesting and custom. Boink. Fry Guy's a hard boss to work with. Looking back, I think major issue with custom bosses, they do too many things at once. Thinking, is that... I mean, I think most of the problem with, like, Mario face boss or new boss is just, like, the lack of telegraphing for one, so they just do things to you. Especially, like, one of them that just, like... Oh, the new boss often just, like, starts throwing hammers and stuff and shooting fire out of its ass. It's just like, I've gone through 8 phases of this. I really don't want to do more. I also appreciate any boss that takes damage from Fire Flower. Almost no bosses do this. You either damage them with shells or by direct jumps. Almost never do you get to use your power-ups for good. Like, I'm trying to think of any... Like, one instance I can think of in all my moderating was Isokoro World, and he had some, like, custom Koopa kids who would actually get hurt by... fireballs. Oh no! So... 20 plus hits, yep. It gives a more difficult boss like Mega Man or Castlevania typically only have one attack at once. Interesting. Oh, they do take... Oh, do they take... Did I ever get fire and fight them with that? I don't think I noticed that, Faro. Which is sad, because I like killing bosses with fire. But thinking back, I'm pretty sure I killed both of them with jumps. I just need to not rush there. Version you played had a thing where your fire flower was removed between rooms. This version you had moderated fixed that. Okay. Like you want to make a creative boss into a boss that has a small amount of unique features that are well refined and less creative than many sloppy features. I would agree with that. You know what? Actually, I forgot. Daizo has made a cool custom boss. The key from Crack's Cafe was pretty cool. And that's a boss that doesn't do too many things at once. And I think it was actually a new boss, wasn't it? Something? I forget the exact mechanics of how it works, but it was actually fun. And it threw keys at you, which was pretty fun. If Daizo made it, one of the people on the team that made Crack's Cafe, of which there were at least like 5-ish. There we go, now I can see the rest of the level. Mario's head got shrank. No, this is a different character. This is Marina. She has the best pea balloon sprite. How you doing, Entrance? Yeah, this is more of what I generally play. I do a lot of Super Mario World moderation stuff because I'm a mod on SMW Central. But there's a little bit of custom crap going on that makes it a little more fun. And people can change out the character sprites, so we've been Ray, Mario, and Marina so far. I think it's Marina. Go. Just gonna let the bullet bill go. Gracefully. Oh, this pipe doesn't work. I really thought it might. Yuck. Only bad Mega Man boss or RNG fest like Quick Shadow Slash and Mega Man 1 bosses. No issues with them, but the battles are hard to get behind and confusing, especially Fireman, who can be the hardest and easiest to hit. Easiest from that 6 masters, huh? Excluding Fortress stuff, yeah. Boo Beam boss is awful. Oh, I didn't notice that. Boo Beam. Oh, it's one of these. I need to stop falling off things. I don't know why, but this reminds me of the crabs on strings from Echo the Dolphin 2. Those are weird. Run! These boos will be constantly chasing you throughout the level, entire level. I'm gonna put a real crimp in my style, boo. Oh, they're no longer chasing me. Didn't start getting decent until Mega Man 4. One has okay bosses, two is either pushover or easy bosses. Look, come on, come around this way. I mean, at the end of the day, those things are just sprites. They can't follow me that far if I move quickly. There we go. Cheaps in killing you, or having gimmicks you can't know about. Force weapon usage to run out, yeah. One of the NES Mega Mans, like, you have that weapon you need to destroy all of the bits. And if you don't bring in, like, a full supply of that weapon, you're just screwed. I forget which Mega Man it is, but that... Oh, hey, a cape! Woo, cape! The first cape I've gotten in this game. Ah, crap. Wasn't meant to be. Gotta be a new one spawning soon. Mega Man 2, thank you. This is a Mega Man 2 can either be killed with your eyes closed or luck-based nightmare. 2 and 3 are your least favorite NES Mega Mans. They're just worse than many issues. Yeah, I probably should play more Mega Man at some point. I played a lot of the X ones, like X1, 2, and 3, but not a lot of the OG Mega Mans. 3 is your favorite by far, but you're not a huge fan of 2. Oh, that was it. That was an easy level. Shorter than I was expecting. I don't think there was a midway. Make a marker to check, but I don't think there was one. Mega Man 3 is an unfinished game, which was confirmed in interviews. Like 2, but thinks 3 feels weird to play. Like the previous level, this boo constantly chases you, but it also can spit fire. Thanks! Well, that's a problem. And level design is designed to slow you down enough so you'll actually have to deal with this problem. And I'm gonna get hit by that fireball. Yeah, and he's fast enough. I think he's just gonna keep up with me the entire level. Yeah, I can hear him. He's not going to stop. He cannot stop. He will not be stopped. Ah, and he's good at aiming. Mega Man 3 is better than Wily Wars. Definitely controversial opinions here. Whom? I'm not exactly sure. Come on. Nope. Nope. Wacky Racer fans wildin'. Oh man, I haven't thought of Wacky Racers in a while. That's one of those classic bits of Apogee shareware. Alright. Well, I've managed to strand myself on this side of the aisle. Unless... No. Well, I already checked everything on this side, so I guess that doesn't... Oh, wait, no, I haven't stranded myself. What am I saying? There's this pipe here. Let's take the pipe again. If I could ever grab this block. Dragon Fest cave music, decent for choice for spooky. I can see it. Just feel the shame right there, just jumping right into its foot. Who lets it drop down inputs? Oh right, I cannot actually read and play this level because of the ghost. I can't read and play this level because of the zombie Koopa. Any glitches can cause issues like topspin weapon running out in 1 second by touching an enemy in the dock stages, which are a disaster in terms of difficulty curve. Yep. Something I probably should have done a little while ago. Let's get my cape, which I knew was here all along. Well, things are still better than they were before. This pass is still the best one. I could actually go and get my cape back, but I don't really feel the need to. At least not yet. The trade-off here is less ghosts that's chasing me and less cape. I will take that trade-off. I need to die. We played Mega Man casually. Either stop after being the Robot Masters or put in a password to skip them. 7 was done the same time frame as 3 and is much better. Huh. Still impressed 7 was done in 3 months. 7 was also like a... 7's the Super Nintendo one, right? Or am I thinking of a different one? Yes, okay. Yeah, actually, it is pretty impressive they got it done in 3 months then, because that's like a whole different system for Mega Man. I do not care for this ASM. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Overshoot me. That's probably for the best. It was too much power for one Mario to have. I don't want to deal with this more than once. What a good Mega Man is for ROM hacking? I'm pretty sure that there's a big-ish ROM hacking scene for like the first 6. They even ran one of them at GDQ. Iceplug did like Mega Man 4, but faster or something. Plus Infinity or something. I forget the exact title, but I think there is some amount of hacking going on. In fact, there's like a Mega Man make a level contest, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of my ads links to it. Mega Man 4 has a huge ROM hacking scene? Yep. Why are SNES games so expensive anyway? Even Mario World goes for a lot? Yeah. Well, I think that the game prices just kind of exploded the last few years in general. Collectors and whatnot. The prices have been on the upswing for a long time anyway. You used to be able to buy Mario 1 and Duck Hunt for like 15 cents each. And then it's gone to dollars, and now actual multiple dollars, like probably tens of dollars, possibly. Even worse for like people who collect Atari 2600 stuff, because like there used to just be a lot of trash you could get into your collection really easy to get it started. And now you'd need an awful lot more money to really do anything other than buy combat cartridges. Oh, lovely. It's the same room as the previous thing, but more annoying. Oh, Maggle's a fan game, not a, I thought it was a hack thing. My bad. Today I learned. Retro scanning increased the flight prices a lot. SNES being more pricey. Fair. I might not know enough about that. I think it also was recent enough and has a general ratio of good, relatively good games that an awful lot of other consoles don't have. Consider again the 2600. Like, I'd be loath to name like too many games of that in that console that are actually like really good must-haves. Where you could play a better version on a different console. Like maybe Adventure? No. Yes. But the SNES has a lot of good definitive games. Like, you know, you want to play Chrono Trigger, you should play it on the SNES, not on the DS or the Steam ports, which are just both worse, marginally. Physics are the same, but the collision feels way more polished than NES Mega Man. Interesting. Mega Man Infinity 4 minus Infinity is a type of hack where you say it's an impressive technical feat, but man, is it a nightmare to actually play it. Okay. I have never played it, and I only vaguely remember Ice Plug's run. Third Chrono Trigger DS is the definitive one. I disagree. I think partly it suffers a bit from the DS being. Let me read this first. The yellow checkered blocks are solid to Mario, while the yellow outline blocks are solid to sprites. All right, so we can see all of these things. Oh, I need that sprite back. Get rid of this mushroom once and for all. I'm already seeing the gimmick of this level. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, Chrono Trigger DS. Oh, it's got flashing going on? That is unfortunate. Not surprising. An awful lot of games weren't kind in that way in the NES era either. Basically, I feel like the stuff they added didn't make the game any better. The translation no longer has some fun Woolseyisms, which I consider to be a bit of a downside. And the stuff they add is weird, like the Monster Arena thing, and the extra dungeons are just kind of awkward. The bonus ending is kind of nice, but it doesn't actually dovetail into Chrono Cross. Well, it kind of does, but then it's just kind of sad, so. But that's kind of how that works. Oh, thank you for following. Here's some monochrome fish. They're usually blue, but in this hack they are not. I don't know why. Okay. I just need to take less damage. No, it wasn't here. It was this. It wasn't that pipe. It was a distinct pipe. See, I'm most of the way through World 4. Trying to think of like how much more of this there is. Whether or not I want to get up and take a stretch break. No, I'm gonna get up and take a stretch break. Enjoy the world map music. I'll be right back. Well, thank you, Desi. I definitely enjoyed it. How you doing? I'll let that fall into the lava. That mushroom is no good to man or beast. Mostly because it has teeth. Oh, I keep getting hit in dumb ways. I really like that obstacle, though. Is this the one that went upward? Yes. Doing alright, just woke up. Nice. Well, also, congratulations on the Windwalker run. Wind Waker. Wind Quaker run. I caught a bit of that and really enjoyed the the new player sprite. It took me forever to figure out what exactly was being used to bash things, and once I realized it was a slowpoke, it was like the best thing ever. It was a really cute way to exhibit that. Oh, that's it. Wait, no, what am I doing? Just go on the pipe. That is, in fact, a pretty normal person time to wake up and that. Super fun. Love the character model. Yeah, it was just really cute. I think in Mega Man 2 it controls nicely. 5 a.m. or 5:30. That's actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, you're right. Disconcertingly reasonable. All right, I need to die. Yeah, Wind Waker Rando lets you have custom models, and so Desi was exhibiting this on the GDQ channel on Monday, and chose to be a Pokemon trainer, which was awesome. Like, you had, like, I think there's like a sail you use or something to float downward, and instead it's a Charizard. Like, just a bunch of cool stuff. You wanted to be the very best. No one ever was. Why am I even hitting these? I don't need them. I can just walk through them. I'm just making it harder on myself somehow. I know you are... Oh, wait, that was the wrong mushroom. Deku Leaf was a Charizard, thank you. Yeah, I don't know enough about that game to know what thing was what, but it was... Oh, and the bow was Porygon, that was adorable too. Just a really well done thing. I never just considered you could just do that, and it just makes sense. Like, it's depending on how the game is structured, you could easily do such things. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, there's all the mushrooms gone. No. Slept like 5 extra hours. Nice. Boomerang was a Pokeball. Hookshot was a Magnemite. That's cool. Seeing a Nico model for One Shot in Wind Waker when you thought it looked really good. Have a go with that when you explore. Yeah, that sounds awesome too. I've heard good things about One Shot. Haven't played it. Did give it to my sister for Christmas based upon it being on her wish list, her Steam wish list, and oh, for fuck's sake. And having heard good things about it from other people. Yeah, I created a Steam account, Santa with Muscles, and gifted her those from that. Her now husband put me on her friends list late on Christmas Eve. There we go. I'd say it's more like it, but I still have to deal with this one. I am getting ready to be done with mushrooms. Let me phrase this. Follower gimmicks. I'm ready to be done with the follower gimmicks of this level. And others. I didn't mean to jump on him. So funny to watch him throw the Pokeball at enemies and watch them die from throwing the Pokeball at them. It's like Pokemon Snap, right? You could throw the Pokeball, you could throw something at a critter, and you could make it maybe drop it down off a wall and kill it or something. Well, maybe not kill it explicitly. Oh, that's not solid to me. Right, I didn't even notice that. Really, I can't stop these mushrooms. Assume they're sprite with edited graphics. I think this is actually a sprite on SMW Central, because I've seen it in more than one hack. And it has always been this mushroom. My guess is that they are, at their heart, like a modified chain chomp, based upon the way they move and everything, but I don't know. That's just my guess. Make it faint. Was that a thing you could do in Pokemon Snap? I never played Pokemon Snap. I just saw the kiosks at Blockbuster and thought, oh, that looks awesome. It looks fun, being able to print out your Pokemons and show them to people. You know, but that was an era where, like, printing was fun. Right from SMW Central, you can only sprint and jump on them. Never seen one you can't normal jump on them or make them poof with the spin jump. Sprite configs, you can make them stompable, but you haven't messed with too many custom sprites. Got Pokemon Snap, beat it a few hours, returned it because it was so short and had no replay value. Fair enough. You know, unless you went to Blockbuster and printed out your photos. That's your replay value right there. I wonder how hard that protocol actually was to work with. Like if anyone's reverse engineered it and made it so you could just like have make your own Blockbuster kiosk. There we go. You know, I don't think oh god, I have to go down there. Oh, that's solid. Okay, that's not that bad. You're not a real mushroom. Oh, I screwed up. Maybe I can get at least one of them to despawn. I don't think that helped. Era where Nintendo wanted to put the camera ASM in a lot of games. Really? I didn't know it was in more games than just that. I think the Game Boy printer was probably its own thing in terms of how it worked. But I didn't know that there was support for it more than just on Pokemon Snap. I hate that one. Nintendo's always had a pretty good eye for not entirely dumb peripherals. Something, whatchamacallit. It's probably different, but like that's some shared ideas. Yeah, probably. Yep, we're still moderating. Hope your doc visit went well. It's a 34 exit hack, so it's not gonna take me no time whatsoever. Especially given some of the silly things I do in moderating. What if you could make those mushrooms come out of question blocks? Be a nice way to port zombie mushrooms. Oh, that'd be terrifying. That's at least one thing I can count on, is if it comes out of a block, I know it's an actual mushroom. Not a zombie freaky mushroom. I think I'm pretty close to done, though. Like, assuming this is near... I think I'm like 2 levels from the end of World 4. And then, I don't know how long World 5 should be, but I should be somewhere in the vicinity of a lot of exits. I didn't even want to jump on it, but it worked. Okay. Check this pipe. Ah, mushrooms. I defeated you. Some of the 3 words, come back tomorrow. Oof. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Someone came with an exploit? Oh. Trigger the hidden ending without playing the game. That sounds nice. I like that. I'll hear free testers let you down. Well, you know, maybe you need to start paying us. Some anchors will keep moving up and down without waiting for Mario. Be careful. Okay. Noted. They slamming. Toads with rabies. You know, it's gonna trick me. Every single time, I'm gonna think it's gonna be a slammer, and it's not gonna be a slammer. See? It almost tricked me. Related to collision, I'm using Sprite Zero on real soft. Then, was this only on hardware? That it happened, or was this also in emulators? Oh, my favorite. The double guillotine. Release a new version after the rating period that fixes those and makes other changes. Nice. Helps emulator 2 if some emulator does Sprite Zero hit right, and turns out a lot of them don't. It's true. Which is surprising, given that, like, almost every game with a HUD uses it. Because it's one of the easier ways to know when to move things. Even that one. That one gets it wrong, really. Wasn't that the one everyone used for, shoot, TASes? Or have they moved on from that by now? I'm not sure why. Oh, I guess I did need to choose the middle. Okay. That one had to be a slammer, just the way it was set up. Oh, well, at least I know that pipe doesn't do anything. New PPU does it right, but no one uses new PPU. Mario Endgame is one of the most frustrating. Oh, remember Mario Endgame had thwomps you couldn't tell the difference with? And it one of caused earthquakes in Sen Mario? It was completely maddening. I believe that. New Super Mario... Endgame is one of my frustrating hacks. Huh. BizHawk and FECUX. Okay, so they are still using that. Oh shit. Okay, can I respawn it? There we go. I mean, I assume Mario 3's got to be one of the ones people just generally test with, because it's like, MMC3 and all that. Like, and people play Mario 3, unlike an awful lot of other NES games. Nice thing about going through it a second time is I don't have to do nearly as many silly things. Okay, and then up here. Ah, I didn't proc it right. That was closer comfort. Closer than I wanted to be for comfort there. Shoot. Team BizHawk has better sensibility for running time than running Time Lord. You're able to beat Endgame because one of the final bosses glitched by moving off the screen and never coming back, forcing you to replay a level. And by that point, your patience was no more. That's pretty funny, actually. Level 1, every sprite would be invisible and the game ran like slow? How strange. Last level took over an hour with save states. Yeah, I had that problem recently with a hack, where due to the way at the Bowser, they had a sort of Mario 3-esque Bowser fight, And the way it was structured, Bowser would jump up in the air, land on the ceiling, and disappear. But thankfully, he also eventually would jump really far away and despawn, which solved the problem of just being a completely and utterly anticlimactic fight. I'm like, well, I beat it, but I don't feel good about it. There we go, that's a much better combo. I was ready for it this time, and I had snatched victory from the defeat from the jaws of victory. All right, what's this booth I can look like? It's got a bridge, and it's got the homing boot. All right. And I can't see it. Oh, crap. The same feeling beating every world gives you. Yes, it is a little bit different, that's true. BizHawk is use the quick NES core. Selected by default, you're probably using that. Quickness is horrible. Yeah, I'd once again say if you're going to use an NES emulator and like debuggers, use Messen. It's awesome. Except for when it is annoying about save states. And I came to the conclusion I need to download it and write a patch. Or download the source and write a patch at some point in the near future. To make testing certain things a lot easier. Use ZSNES. There's always one. There's always one. I love the fact that on a non-trivial number of hacks on SMW Central, if you load them up in like BSNES, they will just mock you. There's in fact just like an ASM so that you can set up a title screen that only shows up in ZSNES. And it will say, don't use ZSNES, and whatever else the hack creator wants it to say. Okay. I can't see the boo laser most of the time, which is going to make this challenging. No, actually, I can just stand here. So as long as I stand here, the boo laser can't touch me. And the boo will eventually get bored and come within my grasp. Problem solved. You had one till 4 years ago. Didn't have. I don't know. The new Messen will be even better. When's it coming out? Yeah, I don't think it was particularly. I think it might. I mean, I think the idea was you would go around in a circle repeatedly, and that the lack of vision would make it more challenging. But there was convenient cheese, so I didn't do that. Oh, we're Halloween now. Got Pumpkin Hill. The fighting freak Knuckles. Love me some Pumpkin Hill. Not the same without the random squawking, though. Makes me wish I actually knew some of the verses and try to spit some rhymes. Poorly, of course, but I'd at least try. You used Messen when you tested Sprite Patch. Yep, Messen is coming back eventually. The Knuckle and Rogue songs are the best. Oh, they were so good. Did you know Sonic Adventure 2 had a Remedy? No, I didn't. Well, Halloween now when they add this as Halloween. I heard something that sounded a bit like a Danny Elfman song earlier. I don't know when, or where, or what song it was, but it did sound like Danny Elfman. So, it was possible. I've never actually seen Nightmare Before Christmas. The closest I've ever gotten is playing the assorted Kingdom Hearts games, where it's a world. What would that randomizer even look like? I was right. I see. This room is slightly underwhelming. And mildly annoying. Let's go back to Pumpkin Hill. There we go. Kingdom Hearts worlds are better than the movie. Comes with random models, so you can play as like Wario instead of Knuckles. That's interesting, actually. Sadly, with the Steam version, just watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember the Kingdom Hearts 2 world being fun. I don't remember much else other than that, though. Last played it, oh god, it probably would have been 2008 or 2019 or 2018. I honestly forget. It was a while ago. I've been eating at a place that actually had an arson attempt on it. Just a few hours before the arson attempt, which was disconcerting. Thankfully, everyone had already gone home before the arson started. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I was thinking maybe I need this guy alive or something, but no, he's just hanging out. Game looks less good than the movie. I thought the game kind of looks fun in the sense that like it's a 4-player game for the NES and there's not that many of them. But I will admit it does look kind of, well, it looks like what it looks like. You gotta die on the hill, the Nightmare Before Christmas, a Christmas movie. Randomizes level order and story mode characters for each level. Randomizes the mission. I need to hurry up. Oh, I already got the midway. I need to die. Voice line randomizer cutscene. Voice line randomizer. Oh boy. Only 11k to go. Christmas music is 90% of the movie. Plot as the introduction revolves around the holiday. Unused line in the game that has appeared to be a placeholder. I'm curious. What character would say something is censored? It bleeps when it appears, so it's so funny the characters say random stuff and suddenly the character starts cursing for no reason. It's no use, said Eggman calmly. Wait. Yep, I know that meme. I mean, I feel like you could just make every level Pumpkin Hill and just call it a day. Like, why would you need a randomizer? Just do that. Way better ROM hack. Yeah, I already did all this nonsense. Got up there already, don't need to worry about that. Oh, I ran out of time when I was up there, which is fine, because we were going to die anyway. Yeah, I still miss the bird squawking. It's hard to explain. I feel it makes the song in a way. And without the bird squawking, it's just not the same. It's good, but not the same. What? Y'all see that? I turned invisible. I'm dead. Never a fan of the emerald hunting stages? No, they are kind of a drag. I felt like a Halloween movie to you, especially with the aesthetics. Christmas was the plot point. Like I said, I've never seen it in its entirety. I may have watched like a minute or two here or there. What the mech stages? Gamma was fun in the first one. I kind of hated how many mech stages there were in Sonic Adventure 2. It's one of those, like, I kind of wish I had more control over what stages I was playing at any given point in time. Like, you could do that in the first one, where, like, I'm gonna play Sonic now. I'm gonna play Tails now. I'm gonna be Knuckles now, etc. But yeah, all of the Emerald Hunting stages were kind of a drag. Especially if you wanted to get the emblems. Because you had to do them with, like, no hints. Using the somehow worse radar than you had in the first game. Alright, let's try to not become invisible again. That must be like a known bug. Yeah, see, oh, it's probably a sprites per scanline thing. Somehow. You're welcome. Enjoy your opportunity to shitpost. No Big the Cat makes Sonic Adventure 2 playable. But Big the Cat is in Sonic Adventure 2. In most stages, at least. Oh, these boos are called stretches. They only move around the whole blocks. Around the white blocks. I misread that. Yeah, I remember Stretch. I don't care for Stretch. You could kill them in Mario 3 with the Hammer Suit or with stars, though the opportunity didn't come up very often. Apparently you can't spin jump on either. No, he had a... so they took him out of, I think... Was it Sonic Adventure or Sonic 2 Adventure Battle? But in one of the versions, there was Big the Cat in an awful lot of stages just doing a cameo thing. Like, it'd be fun to see him. But he never did anything plot important. He was just like, if you notice him, it's cool. That was basically Big the Cat's role in Sonic Adventure 2. I think in the original Dreamcast version, he was there a lot. I think it was possible in Battle that he wasn't as much. Probably for various weird reasons. Apparently that port has massive problems. Relating to, like, lighting and stuff. Yeah, they're slow level, just the stretch is annoying. I wasn't going to get my mushroom back until I knew I was on safe land. Beautiful. I'm learning how to deal with Stretch. Oh god. Stretch and hole. I just realized what came out of my mouth. There we go. Come on, the midway's gotta be soon. Oh, get my hands up quick. Rest. Sticking against mech levels in Sonic. I think it's just like it's just a completely different mode of playing. Like, I like Gamma's levels because it was an awful lot of like point manipulation stuff. Like, it was very arcadey in a way that Sonic generally isn't. I'll catch up on chatting again in a minute or so. Don't want to run out of time again. I definitely have not seen a midway yet. Alright, I'll take a door. That works. Like fake Crash and Crash Bandicoot? Huh. Only played Sonic Adventure. That's probably why you didn't see him then. It was an okay paperboard, had audio issues. DX was pretty disastrous. I think it's a remake thing from the Insane Trilogy. Fake crashes in some levels, just like dancing. Huh, how odd. There was a website like dedicated to pointing out all of the random assorted flaws. It was interesting. This level has 2 new types of dry bones. One that bounces like a green Paracoopa, and a purple one that throws bones in an arc. Okay. Fun. I think I'm gonna try to make it so they don't throw bones at me in any way, shape, or form. That might be the smart way of it. Okay. It's like those things from Castlevania, the skeletons, that throw bones in an arc. I know those from Castlevania. Oh, more DKC music. Kind of appropriate, actually. Alright. In the Stream OG version. Yeah. I think, yeah, in Battle he's not there. I think the Steam version is based upon Battle and DX, respectively. There are, like, a bunch of things for the Steam version to, like, restore bits and pieces, I think. But don't quote me on that. Man, I had a power-up and everything. How could this happen? I was wearing a belt and everything. There is no way this pipe doesn't go somewhere interesting. Oop, there we go. I liked the other room with the Pumpkin Hill much more than this room with the spooky song. Some sprites are done differently and the fast swamp wasn't taken from the site. So dry bones with arcing bombs are pink, suddenly color-coded. Oh, what am I gonna do here? Not that. Oh, so that's where the secret took me. I got them to coalesce, though. Doesn't know how to change palettes. Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, I don't know how much ASM Green Jerry knows. Green Jerry speaks Portuguese. That's pretty much all I know about him. I know that's his native language. I think he's from the Brazilian contingent and not the Portugal contingent, but I couldn't tell you either way. For certain. Just stand there, Pat. You just have to stand on the platform and wait for him to throw bones. All you have to do. Portuguese, the language of SMW. I mean, one of the 3 signature languages of SMW. You've got English, Portuguese, and Japanese. Common trifecta. Alright, now let's try to get through this bit here without taking too much stupid damage. I'll live. Won't be happy about it, but I'll live. Oh, it's one of these. Beautiful. You know, I thought the bones were gonna get me. And that's not what happened. Just have to wait. Just have to wait here. I don't know how to deal with that guy well. I appreciate the mileage you're getting out of that emote, Herosoft. There we go. Didn't get boned. You got boned. Yep. That's pretty much how it goes. Right. There we go. And now for this part again. The part where they just throw bones at each other for a few seconds ineffectually. I don't know if those actually would hurt me, because they're pretty low in the ground. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for this guy to get about an arc closer. I should have left that thing alive. That thing being a block. Can I do this with this block? Yeah, maybe I can jump off the... Okay, yep, nothing in there. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to be here. There we go. I just knew it was a troll. I wasn't even gonna give it the time of day. I just knew I needed to run right through it. It reminds me, I didn't actually even look at that clip. I'm curious what I even said. Alright. The green mages will disappear when Mario is close to them. They can be defeated by throwing a shell on them. Yep, final level time. What are these mages? I don't know what these are. Are they a reference to something? Oh, got too close. That worked. I didn't mean to do it, but it worked. I prefer this obstacle. The flying guillotine. It's a scarecrow? Oh, look, okay, I can see that. He does have a nice hat. Okay. But I buy it. I buy scarecrow. Don't buy 2 power-ups. Oh, hey, there's a guillotine there. Didn't know. Oh, I didn't die. That was highly unexpected. I'll be borrowing this. Probably should have tried to use that to dupe the thing instead of what I did with it. Oh, man. Need to recenter myself. And not worry about scarecrows. Scarecrows aren't scary, except if you're a crow. I think. Hey! That's more like it. And then just leave that room. Don't get hit by any random guillotines. Okay. Just could not anticipate what would happen there. You just keep doing that. That block is never going to transform, and we're all okay with that. Of course, it's a fast one. That's okay. Shoot. Do they actually work? They must be placed on farms for a reason. Sick aesthetics. You know, I mean, it's also possible that the reason they're still used is largely due to folklore reasons or aesthetic reasons. Oh, these are offset. How did they get offset? Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, I don't actually know. And I think it turns out that birds are relatively good for crops. In the sense that they, like, eat insects and whatnot. So you might not want to scare them all away that much anyway. There we go. Oh, it's loading me for bear. There's gonna have to be a fancy boss now. There's probably not a fancy boss. Alright, who's betting on standard SMW Bowser fight? Dream catchers are placed in bedroom. Do they actually work? Good question. Don't know. Find a piece of a bed near your tomato plant. Is that good for it? Yes. It turns out tomatoes are actually a carnivorous species of plant. And so having caught a bird, it's more likely to be even more delicious and nutritious than it was before. Oh, it's this one. You know, this wasn't what I was going to guess I was going to find, but okay, I'm fine with this. I think it's basically just a noob boss. Yeah, it's definitely a noob boss that's trying to spit fire at me. Ah, shoot. The ultimate boss of his chat hacks Bowser fight. You're not wrong. Pros might be fooled. Wait. Buy them occasionally. Two wings and a tail. Oh. I suppose better than finding one of those things. Like your wings boneless. When it comes to chicken wings, I do prefer regular bone-in chicken wings. Thought about having some today, actually, and decided against it at the last minute. Try this again. Leg man. At least, unlike the fight that we're referencing here. Oh no. Oh wait, that rope doesn't hold them? I thought it was holding them. It's gonna throw hammers, stomp the ground, stun you. Dash you, summon bullet bills, cause an regenerate rate. Yeah, in all likelihood it probably won't do most of those things, and it definitely won't turn on a P-switch, which is something a new boss can do, that nobody basically ever does. That's what I was expecting was a 1F0 rope, but nope, I actually have to aim these. Not bad for me, just something I gotta do. Think of it a bit like disco shells. You really don't want to let them bounce. Shoot. Nope. Yeah, the block would stay up there if it was 1F0. Yep. Or if it was like just a one-way or something, but nope. It's just there for Bowser. It's probably like he probably just is there and pacing back and forth. I don't think you actually need anything fancy for that one. Wow, that was immediately failure. That does remind me, for those of you interested in chat hacks, the 12th, at around 5 p.m. PST now, which may be confusing because we're losing daylight savings time here in Seattle this weekend, actually. That's... Yep, it's the final boss music from Metroid. Yep, that's exactly it. Super Metroid. Which is kind of spooky, I'll grant you that. Alright, there come the fireballs, because that's a thing that happens. Rather hoping I'd hit him with that one. Oh, there we go. I was like one hit away twice. After defeating Dry Bowser and getting the candies back, Mario quickly went back to the house. The quest for the candies is now over. Somewhat anticlimactically. Graphics by Bandicoot, Bandit, Dark Mario Bros, Gamma V, Green Jerry, Super Tails, Yoshi Fanatic, Bevan Leg, Hooded Edge, Music, Maggie, Magi, New Pointless, Segment, Wakana, who has a green note on their name, Roy, and Tattletale, and Vitor Viella, who does not have a C or a K in his name. Thomas, I like Thomas, and Russian Man. Russian Man, West Slasher, Usuya, Small Hacker, Tattletale, Beta Testers, N450. Thank you for playing. Those are really fast credits. The end. Halloween has been saved. Happy Halloween! Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, damageless, exactly. How much more simple Mother Brain is compared to Ridley in that game? Yup. And that took me back to the house. The number of exits says 34 up there. I guess we can reset it and take a look to make sure. Yeah, she is more of a story boss. That is true. It's mostly so that the Metroid can have a heroic sacrifice. 34 and a star. That's it. That's all there is. There isn't any more candy. Get back in. Go to a level with some music. I'd walk all the way back to Pumpkin Hill, but it would take a while.